Hey guys, Maria Menounos here. Hope you tune into my show, Untold with Maria Menounos, this Thursday night at 8 on E!
You're tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
More than you. Let me go
Oh yeah, got some dancing on the panel. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We are here with the Marry Me after show, and the episode is titled Thank Me, the Thanksgiving episode. I'm Laila Sadny, and to my left are my lovely co-hosts.
Hey guys, I'm Paulina Aguilar.
Hi everyone, Chelsea Briche.
Hi, Jenifer Golden.
Hey. So Thanksgiving was on the table. No pun intended.
Yeah. It was a table about the size of this one, or the height of this one.
Yeah.
It was definitely smaller.
Definitely smaller.
Definitely. It was a mini table, which was kind of funny. I guess the episode was based on Thanksgiving. We had a little bit of the mother-fiance battle with who was going to have the best dinner.
Mm-hmm. Totally makes sense, though. Like, I like that was the theme of the episode, because that does happen, and she totally called it out. It was like a game of chess between mother and new wife, and who's most important to the husband.
I feel like once you get engaged, you want to prove yourself, especially if you haven't been accepted yet, to be like, I'm not going to up-one you on Thanksgiving, but I want to do a good job to satisfy you.
Yeah. I don't even know if I would try to one-up. I can't even make a bowl of cereal. You guys, I'm not joking. I would be Annie. I would set the whole house on fire.
Well, especially
that would be me.
Yeah, like the first time. I mean, that's a major production. Like, that's not an easy thing to do.
And they try to pull all that together.
Right.
In like
2 days?
10 hours. No, it was like
10 hours?
Overnight, yeah. I like that he helped her, though, that, you know,
when
they
he came in, he's like, come on, baby.
Well, first he didn't, like, understand this whole dynamic of this game of chess that Annie was talking about, because usually she's pretty crazy and, like, dramatic. But she was actually right. He saw it for himself when he went to his mom's house, saw the entire, like, backup dinner on the table, and was like, she is trying to win.
Yes.
And so, you know, he was going to help out Annie and take her side for a change.
Do you think that was really, excuse my language, that was really bitchy of Myrna to do, to already have the backup dinner, or was that smart?
I think it was smart, but she didn't explain herself until the very end when she needed to, basically saying, like, I've done this. Sorry. It was, sorry. Oh my God, it didn't. It freaking happens every time you host.
I'll just beep you up.
Thank you. If it looks like I'm about to curse, you do that. It happens every time you throw your first Thanksgiving, especially for more than like 2 people, and if it's not purchased in advance. You know, like,
exactly.
When you're cooking your first Thanksgiving, I think she like actually supported that they did it, but knew to take preventative measures. Right.
Yeah.
So I think it was helpful.
I think that's a very like mom thing to do too. I mean, like, you know, like the first things, like you're saying, cooking your first turkey, like something's going to go wrong. It's not going to be perfect. So, and it, you know, it ended up coming in handy. So it's a good thing she did it.
I thought it was a little bit bitchy. Like, I love the logic where you're coming from, because that makes sense. But because of, I think, of the character that she plays and how she's so like kind of tough love and tell it how it is, that she was just like, she's gonna screw up, and she was realistic about the situation. Right, exactly. Yeah. But it's like a in your face type of thing, you know, like. But I still thought it was funny.
So funny. I mean, I will say this. I think that, like, it could have gone either way. Like, we could see it from both sides, especially since at the end, they were, like, sort of competing for his, like, hugs and stuff.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that she would have, like, let them do their thing and, like, wasn't like, okay, well, you're going to need this, this, and this. She only offered to buy a table. And they didn't even want to take that.
But I'm really glad that they showed them not taking the table.
Yeah.
I think that's really important. And I know that it's...
I liked her theory about why she wasn't taking the table.
At first, I kind of didn't understand, because I'm like, wait, your mom...
It's a free table.
Yeah, and you know that she's going to buy something nice. Exactly. But there's such a pride behind that. And I'm really glad that they showed that and brought it to light, because I think it's really true.
Mm-hmm. However, I would have liked to have seen what table Myrna picked out, because the table that Annie picked out.
I mean,
Not so good. It was mahogany, yes, but for small people.
I'm like having flashbacks.
Hey,
of
don't hate on
what-
small people.
no, I mean
No,
even
Even smaller.
like children.
Like, yeah. They're like,
Bite
where's the
size
kids'
room.
kids' table?
Yeah. And it was delivered on Thanksgiving, which is so crazy. I mean, wait till the last second, guys.
I mean, and the delivery guy just had no time for them. He was blatantly like, "Look, I can't help you. It's Thanksgiving.
right. Take your table or
sorry.
don't.
Take your table. Bye."
Maybe better if like
someone on the
just
porch.
renting like one of those like cheap little like fold up tables or
Writing
something,
in
you
some,
know?
like,
Totally.
Tablecloth
or
on
something.
it.
Yeah.
What's the
You'll never know what's under there.
And by the way, had we ever even noticed they didn't have a table?
No, never.
I didn't even know there was a room.
Empty. I didn't know that there was an empty room.
I didn't either.
But now that we know, they need to get a table.
Well, apparently they're not cooks because she had sweaters in the oven.
Right.
No. So
Guys,
which
this is
still-
a flash
maybe they
forward
don't need
of
a
my
table.
life.
So they.
You
did it-
relate
She
to
did-
Annie.
I do. Like, I wouldn't know how to measure the table. Dumb.
Well, I would assume if she's shopping on
I
Pottery
would.
Barn Kids, she should see it. Like, I don't know where she found that thing, but
I know. She was like in a rage with like blasting like the hip hop music, and she's like, "I'm gonna win. This is a throwdown." She's
Yeah,
all
what is
excited.
that song? It's like, what did
knock
she
you
say?
out? No.
No.
Oh, God, I forgot what that song's called.
Whatever, that
A
was.
pumped up song.
Yeah, it was
I ain't going out like that.
I ain't going
Yeah,
out like that.
It came to me slowly.
And she was so serious and so into it. It was so solid.
I
It was
like
so
how
good.
she commits to her crazy.
She does.
Yeah, she does.
She accepts it and she owns
Yeah.
it.
She does, and she's not sorry one bit, which I think is
respect
so
right
great.
there.
Yeah.
Some respect.
Respect.
And I think he's the only one that could actually like understand and get her crazy. So
Which
that's
I
why they're-
love.
Yeah, that's why
Like,
they're perfect.
Either accept it or you don't.
Right.
And he accepts it.
And guys, don't
He
you
fully does.
want to find a guy that's gonna like totally like support and accept your crazy and just be like,
Totally.
you're cute when you're
Totally.
crazy.
I know you're having a moment. I'm
Right.
not-
It's about him.
Like he gets you. Even.
He literally said, I know I'm not supposed to say, like, relax, you're crazy, or stop, or whatever he says, which are the three things that you never, ever
Say
tell.
ever.
No.
Well, you also
Yeah.
you never say, "Do you have your period?"
Yes. Well, I was
like,
just gonna say that.
no, those four
Usually
things.
that's around that time, so yeah.
right.
Can you name the 4 things? Can you remind me?
Okay, the 4 things are
You need a reminder?
Well, I.
No.
What
say
are
them
the
again. Say them
four?
again.
Okay, relax.
Relax,
You're being crazy.
being crazy.
Stop.
Chill.
Isn't that
Well,
the
calm
same
down.
thing?
Calm
Oh,
down.
okay, same
calm
thing.
down.
Calm down.
And do you have your period?
If you are a male, take notes. I will repeat them
Are
one
you
more
PMSing?
time.
For the third and final, because they say it takes 3 times to remember. So
We're
hear it
quizzing you at the
clearly.
end.
Go.
Oh,
1.
You're being crazy. Relax.
Calm down.
Calm down. And are
you
you
on your period?
PMSing?
Yeah.
Or you,
Right.
Or you.
There's-
Do you have your period?
Yeah.
So,
N-O.
Don't.
Run and hide if you're going to even utter those words. And then come out with an apology after. Like if you slip, for instance. Just be prepared. There's going to be some
Or
apologies.
just walk away.
Yeah.
Or just
Just hold your
walk
head in
away.
shame and like own it because you,
Okay.
you can't say that. I'm sorry. This was a PSA from your female friends. The
But
Mary
with
Lee panel.
Annie, she's a cute crazy. Like she gets
She's
crazy in
so
situations.
cute.
But
She's
there's
adorbs.
like, but I mean, let's be being realistic. Like there's like 10 different types of crazy that girls can be.
Well, there's probably more
There's
than
like
that, actually.
psycho
but-
crazy,
Yeah.
and then like stalker.
When
There's
crazy.
different
Deno-
triggers.
wait, but when Deno, when she was
Oh,
like,
that was good.
well, he called me crazy, so I broke into his house
That was-
and put his
See,
dog
that's
for,
a different
for
level of
adoption.
crazy.
Switched his pills around.
Yeah, she put his dog up for adoption because he called her crazy.
I
That's
love
a
her.
see,
So
that's a
much.
different type
Just
of
kidding, I
crazy.
didn't do that. That's why I didn't do it. You know, that was so funny.
That was great. That was really funny.
Wait, but also let's talk about Dana for a sec. So she shows up to dinner.
I love her.
With her one assignment, napkins.
So hard, right?
Right, she forgot
I
them
could
though.
do that.
Great. So now we know designated
Fine.
napkin bringer.
I got it, guys.
She shows up without the napkins, real proud of them, but doesn't have them.
Right.
Leaves, comes back, realizes she's not wearing a bra, leaves,
again.
and then comes back again.
With other
But
napkins.
it's so true to her character.
Yeah.
I think they've
She
done such a
obviously
great
didn't
job.
want to help cook, obviously.
You're right.
You know,
No.
But at
that
the
was her-
same time, you know, good for her for not being like, hey,
Another
I'm
honest
going to bring
person.
this
Right.
casserole dish. But she doesn't know how to make the dish.
No.
So
Right.
she's going to go buy some fabulous napkins.
2 kinds,
Two
cocktail
kinds
and dinner.
Smart.
We need to talk about the side characters in this show because
Yeah.
then there's like
There's a huge-
Gil. He's
I love
hysterical.
Gil. I
love
love
with
Gil.
the cheese.
You know what? I was proud of him for having something he was good at. It was like a weird savant cheese knowledge.
Hilarious.
It was
he found his soulmate at the deli counter.
He did.
Bonding over cheese.
So
Fred, the cheese guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Don't
his
ask
name.
me. He was wearing it the whole time.
The name tag?
Yeah. Well, like, then he had this they bonded over like his knowledge of cheese and description of cheese. It was like, it's a smoky caveman type of cheese. And he's like, yes, it is.
Ugh.
But so then
I don't like cheese.
they were invited to this like underground cheese party, cheese tasting.
Right.
So creepy.
Which I was thinking, like, when he was inviting him, it was going to be some sort of, like, medicinal, like, cheese or something, like, cheese with some magic things in there.
Oh, I just
like,
really
weed,
thought I was
like-
on the same page as Gil. I thought that guy was hitting on him.
Oh.
Did none of you think that?
I didn't. I thought they were just going to be like best friends.
I didn't.
No, I
Like
did
best
not.
You just
weird
have that
friends.
connection where
Yeah.
that connection's cheese, and now we're
Yeah.
friends, soulmates
Well,
for life.
He thought that too because he's like, I'm not gay, but he's like, if I was, you'd be my friend,
Right.
Because we have this bond over cheese.
which is just the weirdest
I
thing.
don't even want to think about that.
Well, and so then at dinner, he provides the cheese and this like only piece of food they have left, which is the cheese board, because everything else burnt to a crisp. Note to selves: don't turn up the heat; it's not going to make it better.
Yes.
When you are out of time. So you just eat later, guys. Drink more, eat later. So the cheese we find out is a brie cheese made from a real life human woman.
Yes.
So gross.
So gross.
That's not okay. There's nothing okay.
Talking
about
you guys
wrong and
cannibalism.
so
I really
many ways.
didn't even know.
Cannibalism.
Cannibalism?
I
Yeah.
didn't know that's.
I don't think it's a thing.
I don't think so either.
I think that
I'm
would
done.
be illegal.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm done talking.
That would be
I don't-
illegal.
no,
It was
I-
made from a human woman's body, or like
no,
a
no,
breast
like
milk.
breast milk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
real?
that's not
breast
cannibalism
milk.
because
Well,
babies
she
drink
said it
human milk all the
wrong.
time.
When she said, I thought she meant human. Like,
Well, you can't make cheese
Not
from
like-
like human.
No,
you have to like
well-
make it from their dairy product.
I take it back. Can you retract my statement?
I was like, ooh, brie, but then you said that.
Either way,
no.
Sean. Either way, it came from a human. Gross.
Either way,
Yeah.
we will never eat that cheese.
We'll probably never speak of it again
So
either.
gross.
Great.
But yeah, so they, that's all the food they had, and then of course the table collapses because everyone's upset about the woman milk. I mean, she is, and then
Same thing.
and then what
And
else?
because the table is made for 3-year-old children to put their like Legos on.
But it's
Right.
made out of mahogany, guys. Which
Well,
is expensive.
it's fake.
Heavy mahogany.
Yeah. I liked what's his name? Jake's toast. He was like, to my fiance, to whatever else he said, and to mahogany. Thanks for
During-
mahogany.
I think out loud we were talking about how in that scene, when Annie comes out with her tray of cheese, acting so proud.
Oh,
I
Jennifer
mean,
Aniston arms.
Yeah, the group of friends is just so solid.
Yeah.
and they portray them in such a great way. It's like just true hardcore friendship. Like they're gonna stick by Annie. If she just served cockroaches, they'd be like, Annie, this looks wonderful. And
Yeah,
I
they're
just
like,
think
you
that's
are the
really
best.
cool.
Yeah.
At hosting
like,
dinners.
how does she do it?
They're so supportive of her.
Yeah.
Because they knew about this rivalry, so they were support. That was just great. No one
Yeah,
even
I thought it was
Gil
really
didn't
cool.
even mess it up.
I know.
That's
Yeah.
commitment right there.
It is.
You
I thought
did
it was
yell.
really
You're
great.
like, those are some good friends.
I know.
We're good friends.
Even if you screwed up a bowl of cereal, I would still
Thank you. I
support
really
you.
appreciate
Just want you
it.
to know that. I
You
screwed
got
up
the wrong
pasta,
napkins,
so.
You folded
I'll
the
learn,
napkins
you
wrong.
guys. I will learn.
Have any of you hosted Thanksgiving before?
No.
I've hosted a party.
I hosted an after
I mean, it was
party.
really cute.
I've hosted house parties.
So you haven't made a meal for
Thanksgiving.
anybody more than yourself?
I've
maybe?
helped make it, but not myself.
Okay.
I've made like a dinner. I don't know what my family would consider because they probably didn't eat it, but
Was it microwaved?
I mean, no. But
used a stove?
I can make cereal. I can do better than cereal, but I'm
girl.
not like
She can make
She didn't know
oatmeal.
that.
oatmeal.
I thought you guys were talking
But
about
I'm not.
Thanksgiving
I'm not
dinner.
a. I'm not a good cook like my family, like my mom and my all my aunts and my grandmas. I mean, I'm
I
working
feel like
on
what
it.
happens is one day you wake up after you have kids and you just know how to cook. That's my
I
theory.
think you just have to because I mean you have to.
That's what I'm
but it's
saying.
just you.
It's a necessity, and then you learn.
What about
you
when
just
you
stop at Whole
Yeah.
Foods or something.
What
you know?
about when
It's
you
like-
live with a guy? Wouldn't that? I mean,
Then I don't know.
would you
Cook
all
for
of
him?
a sudden, be
No,
a chef?
no. I've lived with a guy before, and he can just fend for himself. Sorry.
You know how to order in. You know how to make
Right, like,
reservations.
Take out
His
menus.
dial.
No,
Right.
you're like Sheldon from like The Big Bang Theory. He's got like takeout, days set up, like Monday's Chinese,
Here's my
Tuesday's
thing, like,
American.
I just feel like it's a good idea. I don't know why this is turning into relationship AFTERBUZZ.
This is awesome, though. Let's keep it going.
It's a show about relationships, so we're going to talk about everything.
If you don't know how to cook and you're living together, why don't you be like, hey, why don't we make this meal together?
No, I think that you should be like a joint
I think so
thing.
too.
I agree with you.
You can
And then
everything
when
on the
that's
internet.
awful, instead of having a backup dinner, then that's what takeout's for.
Yeah. But by the way,
Problem solved.
backup dinner doesn't sound like such a bad idea. I would want that because if I screwed up, I'd still want Thanksgiving to be awesome, and I love that food.
Yeah.
You would cook too?
No, if somebody else brought me a backup dinner to like in case of emergency, like.
So basically nobody here can cook.
No, I mean I can.
I can cook.
We have established so many really
many
important
important
things
things.
tonight.
We're on different levels.
Well,
so
I'll tell you
happy.
guys a secret. So
Tell me.
I'm able to do many things that I pretend I can't do, so that other people
Right.
do it. So like I don't like
so
to.
you manipulate them.
They can say no. It's a choice. If I say, "Oh, I'm so bad at boiling water," and they choose to, that's their choice. I didn't ask. They just do it. But so I will be making Thanksgiving dinner this year, actually, and by making it, I mean it's at my house.
So you're hosting.
Will be not making anything. I will be eating it, but it'll be there.
What
You're
is-
hosting. What are your
Hosting.
You're hosting.
What are your plans for Thanksgiving?
I am going to Tuscaloosa, Alabama for Thanksgiving. Why are you asking?
I didn't even know if it was okay to ask.
Thank
I
you.
was like,
Okay, I'm going to tell you why. My brother goes to University of Alabama, and if anyone in this listening is aware how big SEC football is, it's a big football game weekend, so my family is going there as well.
Cute.
Hence,
Fun.
I'm going. So if anyone needs me, I will be
you won't be
in
around.
the South.
You'll be in Alabama.
I'll be in Alabama.
Alabama.
What about
Paulina.
No.
you?
I don't have that accent, clearly. We usually do, actually, on my dad's side, we have a traditional watermelon Thanksgiving breakfast.
What is that? I don't
What
know
does that
what
entail?
What is that?
So,
And don't throw that out there like it's traditional. So we should all
Just
know.
a watermelon
Amazing.
breakfast.
no, well, we split it up between, my mom's side and my dad's side. So my grandma
Okay.
hosts, I'm half watermelon. So we have black beans and bananas and rice and like this beef soup, I guess.
For breakfast?
Well, yeah, eggs too.
Okay.
She throws
We're
in
in a
some eggs
Thanksgiving-
over easy.
Okay.
We don't have traditional Thanksgiving food for breakfast, so that's my dad's side.
Okay.
And then on my mom's side, we have the stuffing, the turkey, the gravy, all that stuff.
So you do breakfast
Cereal.
and then you do a big dinner.
Right.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Cool.
So you get the best of all worlds.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a lot of food. That's awesome.
Oh, I have to I'm not eating. I'm
Yeah.
not eating for a week.
I'm
Like,
not prepping
now.
eating.
Make
I'm
room.
not prepping now.
Make room.
Yeah.
Layla?
Well, I'm going to be in Tucson, Arizona, and it's kind of cool, like full Southwest Thanksgiving. It's my family, and we'll be there. They're
Love that.
normally in Ohio, so I'm kind of glad it's not going to be like I have to go back to the snow
Yeah.
and die. So no, I'm looking forward to it. So just a nice, easy Thanksgiving.
Very nice.
How nice.
that?
Do you cook anything for it?
I mean, my mom's such a good cook that
You
like
just let her do it all.
but I do help. I'll help her out because I mean I feel
I
bad.
stand in the kitchen too. It's fine.
I stand and entertain people with wine. That's what I do.
a lot of
I
wine
like
drinking
that
usually
job.
too.
It's like a bait and switch. You're like the person's cooking is like so entertained they forget they're the only one doing it. Try
We
it. I'm
usually
telling
play
you guys this year.
games.
Try it.
My aunt brings board games.
What? What?
She brings board games to breakfast or dinner.
Breakfast. And we all
That's
kind of challenge
fun.
each
You need to
other.
join
It's
her
fun.
Thanksgiving.
I know, rude.
And we
Invite.
gamble. We play LCR. I don't know if you guys have
What's
heard of
that?
It's a dice game. It's amazing. And you throw dice and you basically like this is a token. And it tells you which way to pass it. But instead of tokens, we play with dollar bills. So the pot is like $50, and
Oh, that's
Okay.
it's just a really fun gambling. Everyone's drunk type
like
of
better than
Thanksgiving
Hanukkah.
breakfast.
so you can make your money. You can make some money before like the shopping, like at Black Friday.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I don't do
that's a
Black
good-
Friday.
I
Does
don't-
anybody else?
Oh, I do.
that?
I do.
I don't.
Call me.
Do you have any special deals? Where do we go?
I'm going to the Grove into the Beverly Center.
That would be
Man.
my.
It's
hell
actually
on earth.
not
sounds
that
like-
bad. I promise you right now, I would not do it because I do not have patience for other human beings in my personal space, and
No.
it is totally fine.
I would
I
not.
feel
like-
I give you props for that. Because
Thank you.
I feel like you have like a set schedule, like leave the house at 6 o'clock.
She does.
Be there. Parking's are an extra 15 minutes. Hit this store for
And
5
it's
minutes. This
color-coded.
store.
You do
I need
that.
this, and this.
So you're saying you know me? That's exactly what I have.
She has like a Black Friday app on her phone.
Ooh,
I have a map. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
That's a good idea, actually.
It's just a list.
Do we want to go over some predictions?
We should. We should
Yes.
talk about the
We
show.
totally should.
We are back.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
Ooh, it just doesn't stop. It just keeps going.
It's a really lengthy song.
Predictions. Okay, I guess I'll start.
it.
Yeah, I'll start. Predictions. So, this is so hard to predict.
Pressure.
For the show.
It is.
I'm
It's
thinking.
comedy.
I think like that. Obviously, we're gonna have like the whole holiday shows. Probably like a Christmas and a New Year's show. I feel like Annie is gonna get pregnant soon.
Ooh, or at least a scare.
Yeah, or something like something
that's
with
good.
her.
That's like the anti-plan, too.
Yeah.
To have the scare before the wedding.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh,
Reality check.
also, she's definitely going to have to go on a wedding diet. Because that just happens. And I feel like she's going to get Soup's crazy. Not that she needs it, but just everyone does it.
Oh my god! Could you just see her like on the treadmill, like
She's going to go.
Just going crazy. She passes out.
Right, but when she goes hard. So, like, it's going to be like she's psychotic about it, and she's going to just, like, roll off the treadmill.
Yeah.
Oh, in the episode tonight, it was very funny when she's like, I got Pedialyte for the one time I tried exercise.
Yes, that was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, instead of like
She's
Like
gonna
exercising or just, like, Gatorade.
working out.
Right.
or water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see her like just like not eating and juicing and like falling off the treadmill or something. But and Gil, I love him so much.
I know.
That I do want him to kind of. I want to know what happened with him and his like ex-wife though. That's like what I'm wondering
too.
about. I want
more
them to
in-depth.
kind of, and I do really want them to kind of reconnect.
Yeah, because they sort of did on what? Not the Halloween.
Halloween.
Yes,
Yeah.
Halloween.
I feel bad for him. So.
Aw.
I'm gonna go opposite of that and say that I want Gil with a new girlfriend,
New
and I'm
smoking
gonna
hot
predict.
girl.
I'm gonna predict that he has one by Christmas. Someone to bring to the holiday party.
Ooh, I hope so.
Someone for New Year's.
Someone just set him up. I think maybe his friends will set him
Ooh,
up.
you know what would be fun? Blind date. No, not the blind date.
Match.com.
No. We're
Tinder?
speed dating.
Speed dating.
Speed dating. How is
We
it?
didn't name
What
all
that
of them.
be?
Gil does Tinder.
We do not know what we're talking about.
That'd be the most epic episode.
Or Gil does speed dating. Hashtag.
Hashtag Gil.
Jimmy
That
Fallon
would be
hashtag.
hilarious. That would be hilarious.
I'm actually not really sure what I'm thinking about this show. It's
hard. It's hard.
It is hard. I'm definitely going to go with the scare. I'm hopping on that train.
Okay.
I'll be on there with you. Besides that, are we on next week?
No.
No, right?
I made that up.
So-
I'm just assuming no because we're here
'Cause
today
we
talking
already
about
did
Thanksgiving, and next week
Thanksgiving.
is actual Thanksgiving. So it'd be weird if they like jumped the gun a little.
I mean, I just feel like for Christmas, we can't go around again like that. She's going to host a party. I think we've been there, done that.
Right.
So-
I feel like they might do like a white elephant kind of thing or some kind of gift exchange. That'll be kind of funny to see. And also Gil might dress up like Santa just cuz.
That would be me.
I feel like
He's
he
got
would
the
just
beard.
do that.
He's got it.
Yeah.
I
He
like
would just
that
do
idea.
that because
I
it's
want to
Thursday.
see him as an
you know?
elf.
Ooh.
Cute elf.
Jenna's gonna be the sexy elf.
Of course. Of
Right.
course. I mean, guys, we kind of just like wrote the show.
So,
And
on that note, we're done.
Okay, it was amazing,
We just
guys.
did it
Thank you
all.
for coming tonight, and hello.
Social
So
media.
yes, so you guys can find me. Sorry, I'm like off. You can find me on Instagram or Twitter at Laila Sadny.
You guys can find me at Twitter at _ Paulina Aguilar.
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Briche.
And I am on Instagram at Jen the Jew and Twitter Jenifer Golden. I know it's confusing. Just find me somewhere.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
See ya.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.